Let's talk about Ananta. Yeah, the game everyone suddenly got an opinion on. And lately, the internet's been full of takes, especially from game journalists, losing their minds over the idea that Ananta is just copying other games. So let's break that down, one point at a time. Let's start with the big one, the Spider-Man swinging. You've seen the clips, it's almost a one-to-one copy, right? So the question is, if it's such a blatant ripoff, why isn't Sony suing them? Well, maybe because Sony is in on it. Spider-Man is made by Insomniac Games, a studio owned by Sony. Meanwhile, NetEase, Ananta's developer, and Sony have had major partnerships before. The Ananta trailer, it was literally published on the official PlayStation YouTube channel. And in case you forgot, PlayStation is Sony. The devs have already been asked about this, and their answer was simple. There's no problem whatsoever. So honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Sony even helped out. Maybe Insomniac devs gave some pointers on traversal, maybe even combat. That's not theft, that's a collaboration. So yeah, it looks like Spider-Man because it probably was made with their blessing. Next, the anime GTA clone talk. You can say whatever you want, but let's be real, no game is 100% original anymore. Developers borrow ideas all the time. That's how the industry grows. If the final product is fun and well made, who cares if it draws inspiration? Genshin Impact borrowed heavily from Breath of the Wild, still became its own thing. Minecraft took cues from Infinity Miner. Are they copycats? No. So if Ananta blends elements from GTA, Spider-Man or Yakuza, but polishes them into a fresh anime-style open world, that's innovation, not imitation. Now, this one really makes me roll my eyes. No, Ananta is not a gacha game. Let's go straight to the facts. No character gacha. No paywall for playable content. That's straight from the official dev statements. So calling it a gacha is just wrong. Oh, but there's gacha skins, so it's still a gacha. Really? By that logic, League of Legends is a gacha because it has gacha skins. CS2 is a gacha because of loot boxes. FIFA is a gacha because of card packs. But nobody calls those games gacha games. Why? Because they're not anime? Like, come on, Ananta having cosmetic only gacha doesn't make it a gacha slop. So same goes for Duet Night Abyss. If you also call that a gacha game, then yeah, Warframe is a gacha game too. So let's be consistent. Ananta is a free-to-play game with cosmetic loot boxes, not a predatory gacha RPG. Another take floating around is it has no identity. It's just a jumble of genres. I call that genre blending, and it's called innovation. Plenty of games successfully mix genres. Nier Automata blends hack and slash with bullet hell. Destiny 2 merges FPS, MMORPG and looter shooter. Ananta's aiming for an anime open world plus life scene with action RPG elements. That's not being confused, that's ambitious. And honestly, it sounds refreshing. Then there's the 200GB install size panic. Relax, that's from an early alpha build, a showcase demo, not the final game. These builds always come unoptimized and bloated. The final version will likely be around 40 to 60 gigabytes on PC at launch. And storage space? It's cheaper than ever. If the game uses that space for a bigger world, better visuals, and more content, I'm all for it. Same with optimization. The TGS demo was built for the event, not for consumer hardware. We don't even have official PC or mobile specs yet, so don't freak out over performance until CBT or release build data comes out. Until then, it's all speculation. So here's the deal. Most of the hate towards Ananta is just surface level panic or misinformation. Yes, it borrows, like every other modern game. No, it is not a gacha. And no, it is not identityless or too big to run. So chill. Let's judge it when it actually releases. Because if it plays well, looks great, and is fun, then all this noise won't matter. Anyway, that's my take on Ananta. Hit like, drop a comment, subscribe, and as always, stay critical. Bye bye.